Crude oil was one of the highlights of the day, surging after selling off initially. SR counter trend 3B hit its profit target overnight. Then SR counter trend 2 came in, caught that dip really well. None of the other dip buying SR counter trends in crude oil went long on that dip, but SR counter trend 2 did. And then Cobra Crude caught the move at the end of the day. Last piece of that move on a day trade plus 215. Small profit, but good trades on the day, buying both the dip and buying the strength. We talked about this earlier in an earlier video, how these have different methodologies. You can see scenarios where both would be profitable on a day like today. You could see scenarios where both could be losers on a day like today, and you could see a scenario where one could be a winner, one could be a loser, or alternating winners and losers. So there can be different combinations of results, and these are the results today on crude oil. And let's go over the rest of the trades. E-mini S&P, take count trend. It's a counter trend type of a day. This was a strategy that struggled in 2020, but it's doing really well. You see short profit, short profit. These are previous days. Short profit, short loss, short profit, long profit. It's the counter trend kind of a market, choppy, a bit of a V market if you take a look. Gap down, continued a little bit, rallied, and then continued some more. But you know, it's kind of hard to see any type of selling past noon in this market. If you get some initial selling, you get a gap down, some initial selling, it tends to get propped up at noon, and so the Fed continues to be supportive of this market, which makes it hard to have a two-sided market, and hard for a market that's more natural, I guess you'd say. After hours 2.0, minus 725 on the day. We traded 3.0, which was more around break even. You see ES 3.0. If you have a subscription, you should be trading 3.0 instead of 2.0. And so I still need to add that to the portfolio calculator. And so that was 2.0, worse result than our 3.0. So let's go in and continue to look at the ES strategy. Adaptive moving average minus 987.50. Follow through the downside. Just gets this prop up price action, slow driving uptrend, and so that's what happened today. Let's look at the NQ based strategies. QS3 plus 675. We were just stopped out on the micros. So if you're trading the micros, you might have had a loser on this. It actually got in at a better price. 13,645 is what the micro entered in, which is 13,645.25, and it has a 35-point stop loss. And so the low here was 13,610.75, so it went down 34.5 points, while the micro got in at 13,645, but it traded down to 13,610, and so it just hit that stop at the low. And so sometimes there's difference in results between the micros and the minis. Those tend to sometimes the micros are better, sometimes the minis are better. Today the minis are better than the micros on that trade. QS3, one of our favorite strategies. And so gap continuation, this just looks like a funny pattern. It's like there's this machine type propping right in here. You have to build up these buy nodes in here where you can't go lower, and it gets rallies, then it finally breaks down, and it just kind of, there's this support and this drive upward in a different direction as the liquidity comes into the market to support it and prevent it from further downtrend. So that's what makes it difficult on some of these short trades on some days. Minus 650 on gap continuation 2019 in Q. And the beta workspaces, you see it once again, the big stop loss version also lost. Minus 725, you see that, 3 points in here where there was just liquidity driven support, and finally after the third one it drove it higher the rest of the day from that low around noon. And Viper ES minus 1200, VSD lost at the open up here plus 285, and Tick Fader ES plus 375 right here, and no trades on EVP. Beta C, we have Tick Wave minus 825 on the ES and the NQ. VSD, even the S&P plus 112.50. This trade is still open. PR breakout, similar to gap continuation. Just couldn't get any follow through on the downside. Massive liquidity comes in and supports these markets on many days when we try to short it, and it just drives. They drive it the other way, and there is no real distribution on days like that. We already went over crude oil, natural gas. Nice trade on Esther Counter Trend 3 plus 475. RBOB continues to bid higher. No trades. Gold. We have Cobra Gold plus 575 on this short trade, and then we had Gold Flash. Gold Flash, we're not trading this, but it did have a profitable trade on Gold Flash. We have silver, no trades. Euro, minus 87.50. Soybeans, no trades. Exhaust and reverse, no trades. Those are the trades on the day for February the 17th, 2021.